Here's a question that will change how you lead forever. Are you looking for what's wrong with your people? Or are you looking for what's extraordinary with them? Because here's the truth, everyone you work with, everyone on your team, everyone you lead has something I call a success seed buried inside of them. This is a concept from John Maxwell. Most leaders never see it, most managers walk right past it. But the great ones, the leaders who transform organizations and change lives, they've mastered art of finding those seeds, pointing them out and watching them grow into something remarkable. I'm going to show you how to do exactly that in the next 15 minutes. And when you walk away from this video, you're going to see your team completely different. Let's dive in. John Max tells a story that stopped me in my tracks. People would ask him, "What's the key to your success?" And his answer is brilliant. He says there are three things. First, the goodness of God. Second, the excellent people around him. And third, and this is where it gets interesting, his ability to stay in his strength zone. He admits it took him 5 years to figure out what his strengths actually were. But once he knew them, he narrowed his focus down to fewer and fewer things. He got laser focused on what he does best. Now, here's where the leadership lesson hits. Maxwell says, as a leader and employer, I try to help others do the same. I help them find their strength zones, and I try to position them there as much as possible. Did you catch that distinction? A successful person finds the right place for himself, but a successful leader finds the right place for others. That's what separates managers from leaders who actually transform organizations. So, what exactly is a success seed? It's that unique ability, that special gift, that particular strength inside every person you lead. It might be dormant right now. It might be buried under self doubt or past failures or simply a lack of opportunity. But it's there, waiting, and your job as a leader is to dig for it. Maxwell says he looks at other people and asks himself, what are their success seeds? When he discovers them, he points them out. He fertilizes those seeds with encouragement and waters them with opportunity. Think about that metaphor for a second. You're not manufacturing something that doesn't exist. This is radically different from how most organizations operate. Most performance reviews focus on weaknesses. Most managers spend their time trying to fix what's broken. But extraordinary leaders, they spend their time cultivating what's strong. Maxwell says, first, I look for the best in others. And then he makes this crucial point. Anybody can see weaknesses, mistakes, and shortcomings in others. Seeing only the good things is harder. This is where most leadership development goes wrong. We've been trained to be critics. We think our job is to identify problems. And yes, you need to address genuine issues. But if that's your primary lens, you'll never unlock greatness in your people. Hall of Fame baseball player Reggie Jackson said something powerful. A great manager has a knack for making ball players think they are better than they think they are. He lets you know he believes in you. And once you learn how good you really are, you never settle for playing anything less than your best. Great managers make people think they're better than they think they are, not through manipulation or false praise, but by genuinely seeing potential that the person themselves can't see yet. Maxwell applies this everywhere in business, parenting, marriage, and ministry. He says, don't look for the flaws, warts, and blemishes in others. Look for the best. Look for their best. This isn't naive optimism. This is strategic leadership because what you focus on grows. If you focus on weaknesses, you'll get more weaknesses. If you focus on strengths, you'll get more strength. But here's what it gets really practical. Maxwell says, second, I speak up. You can think the world of others, but if you never actually tell them, then you don't really help them. How many times have you noticed something great about someone on your team and never said anything? How many times have you seen potential and just assumed they already knew? They don't. Most people don't see their own success seeds. Maxwell says he believes all people have a success seed within them. So when he interacts with someone, he's actively asking himself, what are their success seeds? And when he discovers them, he doesn't keep it to himself. He speaks up. He tells them, he encourages them. Think about someone who changed your life by pointing out something they saw in you. Maybe it was a teacher, a coach, a mentor, or your parents. They saw something you couldn't see, and they had the courage to tell you. That moment probably shaped your entire trajectory. Now you get to be that person for someone else. You get to be the leader who speaks up and says, I see this in you. This is your superpower. This is where you're exceptional. But you can't stop there. Identifying the seed and telling them about it is just the beginning. You have to water it. You have to give it sunlight. You have to create the conditions for growth. Maxwell says he fertilizes those seeds with encouragement and waters them with opportunity. Encouragement isn't just saying, good job. Real encouragement is specific. It's saying, the way you handled that difficult conversation showed real emotional intelligence. That's a rare skill, and you're developing it beautifully. That's fertilizer. That's the nutrient rich input that makes the seed grow faster. But encouragement alone isn't enough. You also need opportunity. This is the water. If someone has a gift for strategic thinking, give them opportunities to develop that strategy. If someone has a gift for building relationships, put them in positions where they can leverage those connections. If someone has a gift for solving complex problems, throw them challenges that stretch that muscle. It will strengthen that muscle. Too many leaders see potential in people and then never create the conditions for it to develop. They say, Sarah would be great at leading projects and never give Sarah a project to lead. That's like planting a seed and never watering it. Maxwell's entire leadership philosophy boils down to this: look for the best in others and help them see it too. Not just see it in your mind, but show them through your words and prove it through the opportunities you create and give them. When you do this consistently, something magical happens. People start believing in themselves. They start taking risk. They start performing at levels they didn't know they were capable of. And your organization transforms from a collection of people doing jobs into a team of people unleashing their potential. So, how do you actually do this starting today? Let me give you 3 practical steps. First, pick one person on your team. Schedule 30 minutes with them this week. Ask them, what do you think you're really good at? What do you love doing? What's your passion? What energizes you? Then listen, really listen. You're looking for their success seed. Second, after that conversation, send them a specific message. Tell them what in it. Use the formula. I noticed you're good at fill in the blank. I think this is one of your superpowers, and I want to help you develop it further. Third, create one opportunity in the next 2 weeks for them to use that strength. One project, one responsibility, one challenge that plays directly to what you've identified. Watch what happens. That's it. One person, one conversation, one opportunity. Do that, and you'll start seeing results immediately. Here's my challenge to you: stop being a flaw finder and become a strength cultivator. Stop spending all your energy trying to fix weaknesses and start investing it in multiplying strengths. Invest in your people. Remember, a successful person finds the right place for himself, but a successful leader finds the right place for others. Look for the success seeds in your people. Fertilize it with encouragement, water it with opportunity, and watch what grows. Take time with your kids to do this. Set them on a trajectory of success. If this resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more leaders can discover this principle. Subscribe to the channel if you want more leadership content that actually transforms how you lead. And drop a comment below. Who was someone who saw potential in you before you saw it in yourself? Go find those success seeds. Your team is waiting for you to see what they can become. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.